to the 4-Minute Realty Report Show with your host, Derek Devlin. Now let's get down to business. Mortgage rates have fallen for 3 straight weeks, with the 30-year fixed rate averaging 7.44%, down from 7.5% a week ago, according to Freddie Mac. But the rate remains well above last year's level at 6.61%. Now, why did the rate go down this week? So according to Sam Cater, new data indicates that inflationary pressures are receding. All right, so the government reported November 14th that consumer prices climbed 3.2% in the 12 months ending in October, decelerating from 3.7% in September. But so far this year, high mortgage rates have stifled sales. Now, existing home sales slid 2% in September from August, according to NAR. Sales retreated 15.4% from a year ago. As has been the case throughout this year, limited inventory and low housing affordability continue to hamper home sales, said NAR chief Lawrence Young. But with inventory limited, demand has been strong enough, despite the mortgage rate increase, to push home prices higher. Now, the median existing home price registered just under $395,000 in September, up 2.8% from $383,000 a year earlier. So in other realty news, single-family construction held steady in October as high mortgage rates depressed demand, but more buyers turned to new homes because of lack of existing inventory. Now, overall housing starts increased 1.9% in October to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 1.3 million units, according to a report from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and the U.S. Census Bureau. The October reading of 1.37 million starts is the number of housing units builders would begin if development kept this pace for the next 12 months. Now, within this overall number, single-family starts increased 0.2% to a 970,000 seasonally adjusted annual rate. However, single-family starts are down 10.6% year-to-date. The multifamily sector, which includes apartment buildings and condos, increased 6.3% to an annualized 402,000 pace. Now, as we see mortgage and rates easing down a bit, we are starting to see inflation falling. So the question needs to be asked, what's pushing inflation down? The answer, more goods, workers, and housing. Now, overall inflation didn't rise from September to October. This is actually the first time consumer prices haven't changed month to month in over a year. Now, long past its painful peak, inflation in the United States may be heading steadily back towards the pre-pandemic levels. Without the need for further interest rate hikes by the Federal Reserve, such a scenario could be more likely, if hardly guaranteed, after Tuesday's surprisingly tame report on consumer prices for October. Now, the Labor Department's data showed a broad-based easing of inflation across most goods and services. Now, the price of gas down, appliances down, autos down, save for airfares, hotel rooms, and doctor fees. Now, the inflation fever has broken, and this is according to Bill Adams, chief economist at Comerica Bank. Rising petroleum production is holding down gas prices. House prices are rising after slowly mortgage rates surged in 2023, and rents are also rising more gradually as more apartment buildings are completed. And sorry, I'm out of time. I'm your host, Derek Devlin. Thank you for watching the 4-Minute Realty Report Show. Tune in next week for all your realty news updates. If you saw this video and would like to discuss the market or anything regarding any aspect of real estate, feel free to give me a call so we can have a chat. I'm available 7 days a week. You can call me, text me, email me, or you can even DM me on any one of my social media platforms, or visit my website to find a home or property. If you found some value in this video, please like, follow, or subscribe. Remember, home is just a phone call away.